Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Hunter Classic. It is an exciting day for me. I started doing this stuff, and I suddenly realized I needed to share this with you guys because I'm just so happy. Okay, so first of all, you may note I have EMs 242. I actually spent 80 EMs on some ammo, but the St. Patrick's Day event, well, it had a competition that had some great prizes, 3,000 GMs and a tree stand and stuff. What they had was a community event in which they wanted the community to harvest white-tailed deer. And in increments of 5,000, they would award community prizes in onward upgoing tiers for every 5,000 deer the community harvested up to 25,000. So at 5,000 deer, it was a happy camper tent. It's kind of crazy because it's like a tropical pattern happy camper tent, and then it was 50 EMs, and it went up in increments of 5,000 all the way up until at 25,000 white-tailed deer, it was 250 EMs and a happy camper tent. Now, in the meanwhile, I had rediscovered missions. Because my main account, the account I have played literally for a decade, I've completed all my missions. They completely left my consciousness, And so I wasn't thinking about it. Started looking at competitions and missions and stuff, and suddenly remembered that missions pay GMs. And the way it works is after you've done a couple of starter missions to qualify, you then work into mission packs. And those mission packs have anywhere between 5 and 10 missions. Get on down here. So, for instance, Bantang missions here, there are 10 missions in this pack. And each one of these missions pays a higher and higher scale as you go through them. So do mission 1, it unlocks mission 2, that unlocks mission 3, and it's like 100 GMs, 200 GMs, 400 GMs, 800 GMs, 1,000 GMs, and so on, until you get to like the biggest missions on some of these 10 mission packs, and they are paying 1,000 GMs. And so having done a bunch of them, and I've got a bunch more unlocked now, but having done a bunch of these missions, grinding through these missions as I was hunting the 20 whitetails necessary to qualify for the community prizes, I earned a crap load of GMs, and I was able to accomplish several things. The first thing that I was able to do was I was able to unlock increased capacity, which means I can now carry twice as much as I could previously. I still haven't unlocked any of the equipment slots, but at least now I can actually carry my first aid supplies and extra ammo and things like that. The second thing that I did is I went to bows and crossbows, and because I have missions coming up, what will be some high money missions coming up, using the snakebite compound, I decided to purchase the snakebite. Now, 8,500 GMs, that hurt, because I had just earned it all back after having spent basically all my GMs on expanding my ability to carry. So the reason I bought this bow is not only do we have some missions that are necessary to do with this bow, but you can literally take everything except werewolves with this weapon. And unlike the recurve, which I love my recurve in my main account, and my recurve and my lever action 30-06 are my go-to package, always. And the thing is that I didn't get the recurve because the compound bow has a greater range with less fall off, and it has a 1-pin sight that's a 20-meter sight. Right. Then I earned some more money, and I got myself a 5x30 rangefinder so that I can actually take the range on a location, go, okay, there we go, that tree or that stump or that patch of flowers is 20 meters, go down, lay a scent patch there or whatever, come back up and wait for the animal to come in. And now lastly, after having hammered on it for this is all since the last time I put up a video, my video with Hawkeye, you'll see how long ago that was. I'm recording this today and going to be posting this right after I get done, so you'll be able to see the time frame there. I earned another 9,969 GMs, and I need to see what I can do with these EMs, but with the GMs, I am going to go to weapons and I'm going to search 30-06, and there it is, the lever action 30-06 for 9,350 GMs, and I'm going to buy it, and there we go. Now, the thing that kind of stings is there is a scope for it, but it's 5,950 GMs. So it's going to take me a day or two of grinding again with these higher end missions to be able to purchase the scope. It's 350 EMs. I've only got 242, but I've got the weapon. Now I need to go to ammo, and again we'll search 30-06. It's interesting that it shows up twice. Round nose ammunition and partition ammunition. See, so round nose ammunition has a high kinetic dump, right? And standard nozzler partition has more penetration power. You can see, not relevant to Bantang, Bison, the real big boys, right? I don't think there's any primary rifle ammo 30-06. Oh, 30-06. I just want to look at the permitted animals. Yeah, still no bison or any of that. So I think what we'll do is we'll go with the 30-06, the standard nozzler partition. And this I will buy with EMs, because 4 EMs is so cheap, you know. And 68 GMs, well, why burn through those GMs, you know? So, and that's why I'm at 242, because I had 250 and I bought 2 boxes of ammo for my 243. Let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I like I say, I had already started this process. The ammunition that I actually got was compound tracer arrows, but not for my 243. It was for arrows. But we've got 226 left over. I honestly don't know if there's anything else I can really gain out of this. Let's go to clothing. Jackets and shirts. Let's look at Sneaky 3D. Yeah, 270. Hats. How about hats? Hats are a little closer. There's also face masks, I know. But so yeah, like we could buy a boonie or a basic hat of some sort. Classic cowboy hat. Can't quite make it. We could get a coonskin cap. Sneaky 3D Summer Forest camo. They don't have a boonie in Sneaky 3D Summer Forest. Boonie for the fall. Army boonie. Boonie for the swamp. Ah, man, I wish I like that hat. I like both of them. Yeah, no boonie. Got a bandana. Oh, Sneaky 3D Summer Field camouflage. Yeah, I wanted Summer Forest camouflage. Let's look at face wear. Sneaky 3D Summer Forest camouflage. That's $215. Equipment, consumables. Let's get wise about this. Let's get our side supplies. We're gonna buy some scent eliminator. Wow, that's pricier than I expected in EMs. And 76 EMs left over. I think we'll just hold on to that. But there we go. So we have a bow, which I'll have in one of my 2 weapon slots. We have our lever action 30-06, which I'll have in my other weapon slot. And we have a tent. We've increased our carrying capacity. I'm pretty excited because with this new loadout, I'm going to be able to go in and do some real hunting and start really burning through these missions. There's a big old elk who really needs me to poke a hole in him. He's going to be worth 1,000 and some other things. And that is what our next episode is going to be all about. Missions. I'll see you then.